Hi, everybody. Al Bernstein here with another one of our Hot Topic shows in which I get to explore something that is a hot topic in the sport of boxing. Well, here at the end of the year, one of the topics that is just blowing up the social media in a certain way among boxing fans is the discussion over who should be fighter of the year in 2025. Now, I'm not weighing in on that question. I just want to discuss a certain portion of how that's being framed. Obviously, among the fighters to be looked at is Bud Crawford, who fought once this year and beat Canelo Alvarez in a amazing upset win for Crawford. He has since retired, and it was an astonishing win by him. So, for those people that think that win makes him fighter of the year, God bless you, and I understand it. It's a major win. Bam Rodriguez also under consideration with several big wins. He fights no one but the best. And the other fighter that's in one of the fighters that's in the running is Naoya Inoue, the great Japanese champion. He's the one I want to address, not because I'm pushing for him to win that award. Again, I am not involved in saying who should be fighter of the year. I just don't often do that. And any of these choices I'm fine with. But what's bothering me is the way many people are framing their discussion of Naoya Inoue in an effort to denigrate the idea that he might be fighter of the year. They misstate, as they often do with Inoue, the context of what he accomplishes. So I just want to talk about him for this year. I'm a believer, by the way, that Naoya Inoue is one of the greatest champions below 122 pounds that there has, 122 and below. He's one of the great champions of all time. Just an all-timer, a generational talent. But here's the thing about this year, which I want to discuss. So this year he has beaten 4 fighters. He beat David Picasso, who in his last fight, which some people are denigrating, he was a top 10 contender, and Inoue dominated him over 12 rounds, outboxed him completely, and maybe lost a round or 2 at the very most. He beat Mirjan Akhmadaliev, former champion, who everyone was screaming for Inoue to fight. Some people denigrated Inoue for quote unquote avoiding him. He beat Akhmadaliev convincingly. Wasn't even in question. He just controlled that fight and won it convincingly. He beat Ramon Cardenas, who was ranked number 1 by one of the organizations, was an excellent fighter who, if you watched him on Pro Box, where he fought a lot, he passes the eye test as a terrific fighter. He showed how good he was in the Inoue fight by dropping Inoue. Inoue got up and in a fight of the year contest, knocked out Ramon Cardenas. Since then, Cardenas has come back with a win and looked very, very good in the process. He deserves a ranking as a top fighter in that division. He beat Ye Jun Kim, not a great fighter. He was a replacement for another fighter. And that was kind of a last-minute deal for Inoue. And beating Kim doesn't put a big notch on his record. But all of the other 3 fighters that he beat this year, at varying levels, were good fighters. Akhmadaliev, former champion, people screaming that he should fight him. Ramon Cardenas, ranked number 1. Picasso, ranked in the top 10. I am sorry if you are a boxing fan and you don't know who the people are in the lower weight classes. And many, when they criticize Naoya Inoue, they just don't seem to know who he's fighting. That's not a function of Naoya Inoue. That's a function of partially the fact that boxing doesn't get enough coverage in the mainstream sports media for sure. And even in boxing, there are certain weight classes that somehow people aren't aware of everybody that's out there. And some of it is just American-centric viewing especially by American fans, that they're just not aware of who everybody is from around the world because some of these fighters are international these beating, and they're just not as aware of who they are. This year, Naoya Inoue has fought 4 times, which most champions don't do. 3 of the 4 fighters he has fought very good, on varying levels of being good. All right? And I think people need to understand what he's up to and what he's doing. We're headed toward the final chapter in Inoue's career. He's going to fight Junto Nakatani, who, of course, had a very difficult outing in his fight here at the end of the year. May well have lost it, or it could have been a draw. He ended up getting a decision with one scorecard that was absurd in his favor. And it was a tough outing for him. However, it doesn't make the match between Inoue and Nakatani not a good match. Some may look at that and decide it isn't. Nakatani's a very good fighter. He'll be stepping up in weight. It's going to be a difficult fight. I favor Inoue to win it. Then we expect Inoue to fight for the rest of that year, maybe going up to 126. I don't know. I'd like to see him. I think 122 is actually a better weight for him. 126 may be a step too high. I think it would be his 5th weight class. That's a lot to undertake. But we'll see him in 2026, starting with Nakatani, which is a very big challenge. And I am confident we'll see him challenged by other fighters. I am simply here to tell you that to denigrate 2025 for Naoya Inoue is a fool's errand. 4 fights, 4 wins on the canvas once, yes, in a very exciting fight against Ramon Cardenas, who fought a terrific fight, came back to win by knockout. Other 3 wins, completely dominant. And he needs to get his respect. So that's my hot topic for today. I'm Al Bernstein, and we'll see you next time.